about offense. We're scoring the ball at a high rate, and then defensively, late in the game, coming up with blocks or key stops or steals or rebounds. But also, just with the injuries, the next man up mentality, everybody's participating and everybody's helping to win.
Is that the good thing that, from a coach's standpoint, that you got all these guys hurt, but you saw other guys just stepped up and filled right in?
I don't know if it's a good thing when you have guys hurt. You like to have health, but we were healthy for early part of the season, and now with some injuries, and playing offensively well, and then finding ways to get stops here late. It's helped us with this winning streak. But hopefully, as we start to get guys healthy with Josh and Doe, hopefully coming back, that just makes us better and stronger as we go forward.
Do you have updates on those two?
No, Josh participated in some work today, and Doe's still on his Beachbody workout.
Is there any chance of Josh tomorrow?
No.
Has he gotten to contact work yet, or it's still a wait?
Nah, he hasn't done anything with contact.
Okay.
You've played with a lot of great players, obviously, but just this run by Luka, these games over 50 points, 60 points, all the boards, all around, everything like that. Just how incredible has it been from your perspective?
Yeah, I've played with some great players. I've had the opportunity to coach some great players. Luka is in a different atmosphere right now. Even with the slow start against Houston, still ending up with 39. He does things at a high level, at his speed. He understands what the team needs, and for him to get to the line in that Houston game with us down, being able to stop the clock and score, and then just to, he didn't shoot the three well, but again, attacking and being able to score. We call them, paint touches, but to be able to deliver at the high rate that he's doing. And then, I thought what was kind of cool is Timmy, got off to a good start that kept us in that game against Houston in the first half, with maybe Luka not having that first quarter where he has 15 to 17 points.
To that point, what do you make of all these guys around the league? 40-point games, 50, 60, and now 70.
They're good. They're good. I mean, I think Clay's game didn't even get talked about because he scored 54. Because you had 71 that night. So it just shows how talented these young players are. They're playing at a high level, and they're scoring the ball. We got to figure out how to maybe play a little bit better defense. But it just shows how good these guys are.
Knowing their competitive level, part of me was wondering, while Luka had a couple 50-point games, and now they seem to be popping up, do you think there's a competitive side of these guys? Like, okay, well, he scored 50, I can score 50, because it doesn't seem coincidental.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of young, competitive guys. The triple-double used to be a hard thing to achieve. Now that happens every game. 50 is going to be just a normal score. Now it's going to be 60, 70. There's going to be someone who's going to score 100, here at some point. That's just the way where the game's going.
How difficult is that make it from a coaching standpoint?
That you hope that it's your guy that scores 100.
I was going to say, is it going to be Luka that scores 100?
I hope so.
Why do you think you're seeing the scoring numbers so high?
Shooting. Guys can shoot. They're scoring, being able to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, but being able to shoot the three, is important. And I think when you look at the three and how important it is, it just helps you get to the 50 or 60 mark a little bit easier than old school where you had to shoot inside the three-point line and get to the free throw line 20-something times. I just think the three, if you can mix in a couple threes, it just helps you get there.
Coach Luka talked a lot about the chemistry that the team's playing with right now. Pick and roll is working really well for Luka and Wood and Luka and Powell. It leads the NBA in efficiency. How important is that for the pace of the offense you want to play?
Yeah, well, we're not the fastest team. I think we're the slowest team, but pick and roll and efficiency is high. And I think anytime you look at Luka and Wood, you look at Luka and DP, but you can put Luka and yourself, and you guys are going to be top 5 in pick and roll. So that's just how good Luka is. But also, when you talk about C. Wood and the ability, his hands, great hands, knows how to finish, and then also being able to pop and shoot the three. So I'm not surprised those two are up there. DP's played with Luka for a long time, and those two have a great connection. But I think, again, when you talk about Luka and his skill set, he helps everyone become a better player, and you see Wood is benefiting from that.
Have you coached a player like Luka that's able to read those ball screens and come off of them so explosive like he is?
Have I coached anyone like that?
Or played with somebody like that?
Nash, you talk about Nash. Dirk he wasn't a passer. But when you talk about, LeBron is the closest thing to Luka in the sense of being able to move the big body, be able to find the windows. The next person to those two would be Giannis.
You expect to see an angry Boston team after what happened last night in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, they gave up 150 points, so we expect their best no matter if they did that last night or not. They're one of the better teams in this league, and so we know that they're going to be ready to play tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you.